Okay, let's play a game. I have 6 dresses behind me. 5 of them have been worn on repeat this summer, and 1 of them I did not wear at all. Which one is it? When it comes to sewing for summer, I am an expert. I lived in Singapore most of my life, and in my 12 years of sewing, I spent 8 of those years living in Singapore. So a lot of the things that I've made are kind of tailored for the eternal summer tropical life that is Singapore. But not all clothes are created equal. Some are more well-worn and loved than others. And in this video today, I'm going to be showing you my top 5 handmade summer dresses of this season. And before I start showing you how I've been styling my top 5 handmade dresses this summer, I just want to take a moment to talk about the sponsor for this video. This video is sponsored by Vivaya. Vivaya is a footwear company with the mission to create stylish, sustainable, and comfortable shoes. Each pair of their shoes is made from 6 plastic bottles from city waste and ocean trash, and every single pair that I've received from them are so comfortable to wear. In the last couple of years, I've really struggled with finding shoes that both look good and feel good on my feet, and Vivaya shoes have really changed that for me. They have a great selection of styles from ballet flats to slip-ons and from kitten heels to boots. One of the things that I really love about Vivaya shoes is how some of them actually come with detachable ribbons and bows and lace, so you can actually mix and match and wear the same pair of shoes in different ways. You know I love mixing and matching, so for me this is a huge plus point. So on top of just showing you my top 5 handmade dresses of this season, I'm also going to be showing you how I've been styling them with my Vivaya shoes. Let's go! Let's start off with one of my most recent projects, which also happens to be my favorite DIY project of this season, my flower power dress. So here's how this project came to be. I found this pink salmon fabric at Austin Creative Reuse, and at first I thought I was going to make a cute retro coordinating set with it, and then I decided that the pink was kind of too plain and boring, so I ended up painting these big red flowers all over it just to make it a little bit more quirky, a little bit more interesting. And because I wasn't able to find the right shift dress pattern in my pattern stash, I ended up actually drafting my own sewing pattern to make the dress. And at the same time, I was still worried that a shift dress was kind of like a boring make, so I decided to add these big red petals along the collar to complete the look and to give it the most ultimate big flower energy. So that, my friend, is a little summary of some of the things that happened along the way throughout the entire DIY process of this dress. I like wearing this dress with either my ruby red round toe flats or my pointed toe ballet flats in sand woven. The weave and texture have a really summery vibe to them, and I think they just go perfectly with my vintage wicker purse. To be honest with you, when I first finished this dress, I was not a fan. I made this dress using a thrifted floral bedsheet and the cult classic McCall 7969, and when I first finished the dress, I was kind of like, and I had a hard time trying to understand and relate how and why this dress pattern became a cult classic. I think it's just mostly because it's not my usual kind of style and fit. That's number 1. And number 2, I ended up feeling like the green floral print is just a little bit too faint, just a little bit too bland. It just feels washed out. It looks washed out. And then I made this crochet kerchief in this shade of grassy green, and everything changed. The moment I styled this dress with my crochet kerchief and my forest green slingback sandals, I knew the look was complete. That's just the way with me and my makes, and just the way that I approach creating a handmade wardrobe. Sometimes things just take a while to come together. Little bits and pieces might take, a few months to a few years to make a complete look or a complete capsule wardrobe. I think this look, this vibe, this feel is just my kind of cottagecore style, and it could be something that I might want to consider revisiting next summer. But who knows what else I'll be interested in next summer. Okay, so this is technically not a dress, but a top and a skirt made in the same fabric, designed specifically and deliberately to look like a dress when worn together. The top is made using my personal cult classic, the Simplicity 1426, and just like the other cult classic that I mentioned, it comes with a number of fit issues, and for this version of the top, I actually made a small bust adjustment. I extended the bodice so that it actually looks like a proper kind of top rather than a bra top, and I also made it a lot more comfortable to wear by adding a shirt elastic back. The skirt is self-drafted and it's basically just like a straight waistband, and the body of the skirt is a super long rectangle, pleated and folded to make a pleated skirt and to take full advantage of the border design of the fabric. This set has a super retro 50s style kind of a look to it, and it's something that I reach for when I want to look super retro with minimal effort, which I guess is kind of like me every day. I like to pair this gingham set with my ruby red round toe ballet flats for a nice pop of color, and the detachable ribbon lace that can be added to the ruby red flats also gives a different, cute and retro style option for this look. I actually still have just like a little bit of this fabric left, and I feel like I need to make an accessory piece to complete the whole look. I did attempt to make a purse with a little bit of that fabric, but that project was a total flop, so I am going to try something different next summer and we'll see what I come up with then. And we have another gingham number. This dress is the oldest of the group. I made this way back in 2012 when I was still living in Sydney, which feels like such a lifetime ago now. And when I made this dress in 2012 using the vintage 1970s pattern, the Butterick 6124, I had a very little understanding of fabric choices, and I did not have the idea, or I guess the knowledge, of modifying sewing patterns to fit my body. And I always felt like this dress was just a little baggy around the bust area, and also I used this super icky polyester fabric as the lining. It just made the dress so uncomfortable and so sticky to wear when it's hot and humid outside, and I just did not wear this dress for quite a number of years. And last year I finally decided to cut the polyester lining off the bodice of the dress, and it made such a big difference. This dress ended up being a dress that I've been reaching for again and again so much for this summer. I like to wear this blue gingham dress with either my vintage silk scarf or this knitted scarf that I made a couple of years back, and they're in this exact same shade of baby blue, and I wear them either as a neck scarf or a hair scarf, and I just like the way that they add such a, you know, just a cutesy retro vibe to the whole look. Like I said, maximal retro, minimal effort. This is the dress that made me think to myself, maybe my true love is late 60s to mid 70s A-line dresses. I made this dress using a vintage 1973 sewing pattern, the Butterick 3148, and I just love all the little design details of it. The little ruching on the front of the dress, the sweetheart neckline, and the little baby pop sleeves. Amongst all the dresses that I'm sharing today, I think this dress has the best potential of transitioning into fall with me as the months start to get cooler. It looks really cute with these round toe over the knee boots and a chunky cardigan, and I think this is the look that I'll be wearing before I finish and finalize my capsule wardrobe for this year. And yes, you heard me right, I'm making another capsule wardrobe for fall and winter this year. So, did you guess right? This beautiful red tropical number that I made a couple of years ago did not get worn at all this year. Since making the dress, I think I've only worn it like twice or 3 times. Once at the end of the YouTube video, obviously, once to a party, and once to make another video. Okay, before you start asking, but why, Gwen? Why? I think it's because I don't have the right bra to wear with it. So it's kind of a hassle when I wear the dress. I specifically designed the dress for a classic 50s type of fitted and flared kind of style, and for me and for my body, not wearing a bra with the dress just does not work. But don't worry, I made a promise to myself and to the dress that I will be wearing more of it next year. I just gotta figure out the inside situation. Maybe make my own strapless bra. Thank you so much for stopping by this week, and if you're one of those people who answered yes to more capsule wardrobe sewing, yes, I'm so excited that you're excited, and yes, I will be making another capsule wardrobe for fall and winter this year, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new so you won't miss out on what I'll be sewing for the next season, and if you feel like you need a little bit of recap, then check out this playlist where I share all of my videos of my fall winter capsule wardrobe sewing of last year, and there is also a video where I share my process of curating and creating a capsule wardrobe. I will see you in the next video, and don't forget to use my code in the description box below to get 15% off your Vivaya shoes. Catch you in the next video. Bye!